What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to AmbitionZ VapeR. Today I have a review for you today on Voopoo's new mod. It's on the Voopoo Too 180 watt. Let's take a look at it. This was sent to me from Voopoo for the purpose of this review. Thank you very much. It will not change my opinion of this mod. It's a dual 18650, 180 watt or 80 watt for a single 18650 device. Has the gene chip inside of it, very similar to the Drag. You guys remember the Drag by Voopoo, one of the best mods out there. They came out with the Voopoo Too, and it has panels. This is called the Raisin. Let me give you the information of the Voopoo Too now. So it's going to have 4 different panel colors that comes with it. You can also get a black or a silver outside housing. Okay. This is the Raisin, but you can also get turquoise, dazzle, or ditch dark. Okay. 0.05 ohms is the minimum resistance. Still has the 10 millisecond, I think it's even a little faster from actually hitting the button and firing. So that's really nice. 88 millimeters tall by 54 millimeters wide, and it's 33 millimeters thick. So you can definitely get up to 30 millimeter atomizers on top without any overhang. 5 to 80 or 5 to 180 watts. It does your nickel, titanium, stainless steel, custom curve, M1 through M5. Has a soft mode for when you're in high wattage, like 180 watts, 150 watts, where it kind of throttles it down a little bit. So it's not just giving it to you it straight. It kind of like pulses. You guys know. When you have one battery in it, the working voltage is 3.2 to 4.2 volts. And then when you have 2 batteries in it, it's 6.4 to 8.5 volts. So that's really nice that it goes up to 8.5 volts. You can do maybe some series on it if you like series. 2 to 6 or 1 to 315 degrees Celsius, or 2 to 6 in Fahrenheit. And it's the gene chip. And it's firmware upgradable. Yeah, what we're going to do in this review, guys, is we're going to dive down to the table. I'm going to show you it, go through the menu system, and then we'll come back up and I'll give you my pros and cons, final thoughts. I'll let you know how much it is, and if a mugger stole my book bag and I was on the train and this was in it when I go out and buy it. I'll let you know how much it is, where you can find it, and we'll wrap it up like usual. So let's go do that. All right, sit back, relax, grab a vape. Let's dive down and check out the Voopoo Too. T-O-O, not 2, T-O-O. This is the package that the Voopoo Too comes in. To change for you. Alright. You can follow them there if you want. Put my name on there. This is the Raisin version. So you can run this, yeah, I gave you all the specs up top. We're going to look at it, scratch and sniff, all that good stuff. So you're going to open this up. It's going to say Voopoo. Pop the top. Inside of the package you will receive user manual, warranty card, 90 days. You're also going to get this little bad boy here. Powerful chip, born for fever. I don't know, gene. I have no idea, the gene chip. You're also going to get this little package with micro USB cord for charging and upgrading. This is firmware upgradable. Okay, so you're going to get that as well. So here it is. Alright, this can, obviously, like I told you up top, you can do a single battery for 80 watts or a dual battery for 180 watts. You have the fire button, wattage up, wattage down micro USB port, OLED screen, and then you have these panels. This is the Raisin. This is supposed to be like a snake skin And then everyone has like a rainbow accent on the outside of it. Okay, it says Voopoo up there. It says Voopoo up there. And it says Voopoo Too. It says Super Voopoo Gene Vape. Designed by Voopoo in California. Assembled in China. Holes for ventilation. And it has like this, there's your 510. Give you a quick look. So very nice big 510. It's got a nice firm, short traveled, gold plated, spring loaded 510 connection. And they put my name, my government name on the front right there for some weird reason. They didn't put AmbitionZ VapeR, they put my name on it. That's all good. And yeah, you have these panels. Got these panels. So you can pop that over. Then it says Gene Chip. That is A. Okay, and then if you flip it over and you go that way, that is B. Alright, and then as you see in the inside of the panels, it's like a resin. But on the outside, it's like I don't know, like snakeskin, like really very feminine colored doors. And it kind of, you know, I'm always doing that. I'm constantly doing that. I can't help it. I'm constantly doing that. You know what I mean? But anywho, if we look in there, it does say Gene Chip. On the side that says Gene Chip, that's A. So if you want to run it as 80 watts, you'd put it on this side. And then, you know, you have your one gold-plated spring-loaded contact and then proprietary down below. And close that up. Open this one up. Same thing here. Okay. Gold-plated. Yeah, and then it has these panels. Like I said. So if you want to take the panel off, they are labeled. See, that says B, the other one says A. But you just bring it over a little bit. Where is it? Come on, baby. You kind of, and then you pull it off. Alright, and there's the, I wish the outside of the panel was this. And I wish the inside of the panel was that. I wish they kind of got rid of that completely. I wouldn't mind that on the outside. It's nice. Looks like resin. But it's got tracks. See, it says B. Okay, it's got these little tracks on it. And if you look on the inside, this is probably like plastic or aluminum. It's got magnets. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's these tracks. See a little track? And then there's a little track. You want to line it up. And it just goes on. See that? If you want to pull it off, you're going to pull it over a little bit and kind of, you kind of just pull it off. See how it clicks on, right? Pull it, just kind of, you pull it over just a little bit and you pull it off. All right, other side, pop that, right? I'm going to pull that one off. See, it just comes right off. But see, then this one, it shows the magnets. All right, and this one's labeled A. And that is the inside of that one. Very clean inside. Pull that door off, and that's what it looks like bare. It's very light without the doors. Yep, that's A. Pretty easy to take them on and off. And then this is B. There we go. That's on. Get that strap out of the way. Which side does this go? It's going to go like that. That one's going to slide the opposite way. Bang, bang. That one goes that way. That one goes that way. I guess they're going to sell additional panels of these. Positive that way. There is a couple of different panels. Options that you can get. They have a turquoise, a dazzle, a raisin, and a ditch dark. They're all pretty feminine colors. So, yeah, anywho. So it does 5 to 180 or 5 to 80 if you do one battery. I don't know why they went with a 1 or a 2 option battery. Why not put 2 if you can put 2 in there? Anywho, so it goes 5 to 180 watts when you have 2 batteries installed. It goes up to 180 watts. Pretty fast. I mean, not super fast. Okay. And it goes 1 watt increment up over 100 watts, and then it goes 0.1 below 100, or I wish it was just 1 watt all the way. Would just kind of make sense to me. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll shut it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll turn it on. It says Voopoo, support by Gene, and then it comes on. All right, on the screen you're going to have your wattage, your ohms, your volts, your second counter, and your batteries. Okay. Firing the wattage down, it's going to flip the screen. Flip the screen again. Firing the wattage up. It's going to lock it. Let me put an atomizer on here. Yes, new coil. It's locked, right? Doesn't fire it. Okay. Unlock. It fires it. Alright. 1, 2, 3 will get you into the menu for stainless steel, nickel, titanium, back to wattage, plus or minus together. It's going to get you into the main menu. Hard press and hold to get into these, but you have wattage, you have the memory custom curve settings M1 through M5. Then you have soft. This is if you vape 180 watts, higher wattages, you can put that on and it will kind of throttle it, pulse it, so you don't get the full amount of wattage at once. Okay? Serial number, it's going to give you the serial number ID of the chip, and then the version. So it is firmware upgradable. Okay? Hard press where you want to go, and then you're in. Ohms, volts, second counter, and your batteries of each battery. These buttons rattle. The fire button doesn't, but these do. Okay? They have a black version as well, if you'd like black. Okay? I got the Intrepid RTA on top. That is a 24 or 25 millimeter. You can get 30s on here. No problem. Let me take a 30. Let me just take the Twisted Messes TM30. And that's what a 30 looks like on there. So I love how they made it wider. And I love how they put the 510 there. So you can get up to 30s with no overhang anywhere. Everything sits flush, makes a connection. Fires down to 0.05 ohms, which is always good. Good 510. And this thing fires within 10 milliseconds. Fires, see that? Super fast. That's next to the Voopoo Drag Resin Edition. See, I really like, this is a great mod. And I liked the door. You know, and I liked the inside. They did a really good job on this drag. Really good job on the drag, man. Like I said, I wish this was resin, but they did a really good job on this box. I kind of wish they did the doors the same way. That's next to Osmodus's Minikin Boost Kodama. That's next to Smoant's Sharon 218 Adjustable. Dual 18650. That's next to the G-Box by Geek Vape, Dual 18650 Squonk. And yeah, that is the close-up of the Voopoo 2. Let's go back up top. So we are back from the close-up on Voopoo's 2, 180 watt or 80 watt, depending on how you like to do it. How do I feel about it? I'm going to give you some cons right off the bat first. Con number 1 is, well, I don't like the panels. I don't like the doors. I actually like the inside of them. It's like a resin, you know. resin. It's kind of like some resin panels inside. I can't help to do that. Like, I've been doing this since I've had it. And if I have doors like that, I can't help but do that. It's just one of the things that I do. And I don't like how it's rainbow. It's kind of like a snake skin. I wish they did resin doors. Hopefully they come out with doors down the future that are resin. The inside is going to be on the outside. And I think they should just kind of maybe, I mean, keep them. But, I mean, all the ones they have, the 4 different, they're all kind of feminine. There isn't any masculine, manly panels. I mean, and I'm not a chick. I had to put a rainbow colored Intrepid RTA on top of it because it's like rainbow colors. Oh, I don't like the doors on this. I don't like the colors of the doors on this. So, you know, to me that's a big con, is the doors, the panels. You know, I don't really like that. I kind of wish they were resin. If they were resin, I would like it, you know, but they're not. What else? Any other cons on this? I didn't show you down low, but when you're in stainless steel mode, okay, if you hit 4 clicks of the fire button, 1, 2, 3, 4, the wattage is going to blink. All right, and it goes up to 80 watts, and that's it. I don't know why companies do that. Only up to 80 watts in temperature control mode when I have both batteries in it. It should go up to 180 watts in temperature control mode when you have 2 batteries, and it should go up to 80 watts in temperature control mode when you have 1 battery. That's the way it should be. So that's a con to me. That's probably a con to anybody that vapes in TC mode. Fire's good. Fire's instantly. It's the quickest fire button on the market. So I love that. That's a pro. Any other cons to it? Not really. Just the panels. The panels and going up to 80 watts in TC mode is the biggest cons to this. Pros. Instantly fires. That's a pro. The fire button doesn't rattle, doesn't move. There's no battery rattle, but there's definitely button rattle on the wattage up and wattage down buttons. So that could be another con. 30s go on top of this without any overhang. I love how they made it thicker here, and I love how the 510 connection can hold 30s without any overhang. That is a big pro. Fires down to 0.05 ohms. That's another big pro. Has all your temperature control mode, has your soft mode that throttles it in case you want to run it at high wattages. That's a pro. Firmware upgradable, pro. Everything's good about this. Besides the doors, the panels, and you got a micro USB port in the front. The screen's very nice. It's like the drag. I can read it daytime, nighttime. It does not matter. It's comfortable in the hand. Very comfortable in the hand. Nice and rounded on the edges, so it feels very nice in the hand. I love where they put the 510 on this. It is a good mod. I just don't like the colors. I don't like the panels. That's kind of a deal breaker to me. That's kind of how I feel about it. I kind of wish maybe the fire button and the wattage up and wattage down buttons were a different color than the actual mod, you know? Maybe the buttons could match panels. I'm not talking about these panels, but if they did resin, if they did that on the outside and then had like resin buttons, I think that would be a great touch. And that goes for all mods that do resin and stuff like that. I think it just would look really, really nice. If you're a female and you like Voopoo and you like these colors, this might be for you. If a mugger stole my book bag and I was on train and this was in it, me personally, for the mod itself, I would go buy it. For the looks of it, no, I wouldn't go buy it. I don't like those panels. I don't like the colors of them. I don't like... It's just too feminine for me, you know, but that's subjective. That's my opinion. You know, if you're a female out there, if you like these, or you're a male and you like these, hey, more power to you. Then you can definitely, you know, this is nice. It's a good box. It vapes and performs great. Kind of wish it had maybe a bypass mode as well. That would have been a nice little touch, I think. You know, had the amps on screen instead of the seconds. If you could adjust, maybe on an update Voopoo, put it so you could put the amps instead of the second counter. Because amps are pretty important. I don't know why companies don't put amps on screen. But yeah, that's how I feel about it. Well, you can find this at voopoo.com. I'll put that in the description for you guys. You can also find it at heavengifts.com, link on screen and description. Use coupon code AmbitionZ, all caps, for an additional 15% off the price. And the price of this, it's not giving me the price. VapeR L, I'll put that in the description. It's $89.90. Heaven Gifts, they don't have a price. Element Vape has it for $79.95. So I guess it's gonna run about $80 to $90, somewhere in that range. Panels do perform nicely. I just can't help but doing that all day. So the e-liquid I have inside of this right now is Paradigm e-liquid. It's called Nilla Killa. You know the Nilla e-juice and the Nilla wafers that you eat. I like them. They're like vanilla wafers. This is a vanilla ice cream wafer. Really good e-liquid. I love this stuff. It's a really, really, really good e-liquid. This is a 120 ml bottle. Comes at 0, 3, and 6 milligrams of nicotine. I'm pretty sure this is a 70-30 VG/PG ratio, and this stuff is really good. You get like the vanilla with ice cream, and it definitely is the Nilla Killa. It kills the Nilla e-liquid. This stuff's really, really good. Definitely recommend you guys to pick this up if you have the same palate as me, if you like dessert vapes. But that's what I got for you today, squad. Hope you found the video helpful, informative. If you gained something out of this review, consider subscribing. It's free. Content daily, 1080p, 60 frames. Don't waste your bandwidth not being subscribed to the channel. Stay juiced up. #NoFilter. Stay half-assed. I'll catch you guys on the next one.